Alright guys, this is Kyle with Outside In Aquatics.
Today we are on a journey to catch some amazing freshwater footage. We're going to be looking for crayfish in Hamel Woods, an awesome place in Joliet, and I think it was one successful trip this time, so come with us and check it out.
I've been taking a bunch of outdoor adventures in my local area, and I decided to shoot a video series, hopefully inspiring other people to get outside and really check out their local areas. You know, we see a lot of wild collecting videos, and we see these people going to all over the world, different corners of the earth.
But a lot of people tend to neglect their own backyards. It's a great place to do some awesome exploring, adventuring, and learning about the ecosystems that are surrounding you right in your own home. Now, one thing that's made finding different species in these freshwater environments more interesting is looking for crayfish. Now, crayfish are more interesting because they're not like finding the average, bass or bluegill. It's something that's a little bit more elusive, and you tend to have to do a little bit more work to actually find something. Believe it or not, even though Illinois isn't known as a location spot for, the beautiful ornamental fish that we keep in our aquariums, it's definitely a spot that can be used to find some very, very interesting scenes. Scenes such as like big piles of algae that just billow and move in the water. And then we got scenes like this crawfish that's just hunkered down, just being beaten by the stream and the flow of this water. And we all know that what's the best part about being on an adventure is the chase. It's hunting, it's finding, it's looking for your inevitable goal. And if it's too easy, such as catching a bluegill or a bass out there, it might just be the thing to do, to start looking for some crayfish.
Nature's rhythm, pure and
now, just like at home in our aquariums, rock piles such as this create the perfect habitat for crayfish, shrimp, any creatures such as these. So this is going to be my first spot to check out. Now, if I'm going to try to find some crayfish, I'm going to go and I'm just going to take it from the outside far away and then kind of come in nice and slow. Now, the way to do this, though, is paying attention to the flow of the water, because if you go upstream and you come downstream, you're going to wash a bunch of mud and dirt in your way of your viewing, So you need to go downstream and come up. And that was the best way I found to keep the water nice and clear and be able to get a good shot. Now, what we're doing is we're just going to kind of look through some of the darker spots, see if we see any movement. Now, anytime you see like these dark crevices, you're going to know that there's a possibility for crayfish to be in there. So, just keep an eye out and keep a lookout for any movement, dust clouds or anything that gets kicked up. Well, we didn't have any luck at our first spot, so we picked up and moved to a different spot, and we're going to keep trying. Now, the fastest lesson for me to learn while I was recording this footage was the fact that I have to be downstream from the footage that I'm shooting. As soon as you're upstream, you're going to kick dirt and mud into your shot, and it's going to make a nice cloudy mess. Now, this is one of the shots that I was super happy to get because this algae just flowing in the super high flow river was just awesome. Staring at the flowing patterns could put you in almost a psychedelic trance, and I don't do any justice to it with this footage. Now, this big bush here, bundle of plants, whatever you want to call it, looked to me like Vallisneria. I loved seeing it out here, and it was one of the best clumps or plant groups that I saw. There was a couple other different plants, but nothing that was grown in such a lush bush like this. Seeing this plant in such a high flow area made me wonder, what kind of plants would really benefit from super high flow versus, like a medium flow. And I mean, honestly, does anybody have a real high flow in their aquarium compared to this river? I'm not sure. You know, I appreciate you guys going on this crayfish hunt with us. Here's a last cute guy hiding under this log here. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this.